What's up, y'all? Welcome to Saturday Mornings with your girl Angel Raine. Today I'm going to be doing some major surgery on my Dieffenbachia. So here she is, and this is her condition. She is top heavy, she's leaning, she's wooding over, meaning that the green is turning to a type of barky texture. So what I have decided to do, because I love this plant, she's beautiful. Look at the variegation on her leaves. They are nice and hardy and just have some really beautiful designs. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to root the more healthy looking stem using this fast root. I'm a Miracle Grow girl. I know people have issues with Miracle Grow, but I've never had an issue with Miracle Grow. So I'll be using that. And here you will see the up close condition of this poor baby and where I will be cutting. And there it is. A nice clean cut using whatever you have, pruners, shears, nice butcher's knife, whatever you want to use, whatever you're comfortable with. For me, I just grabbed a quick, really sharp, clean knife from the kitchen and went to cutting. So now she is ready for rooting. So because she has all of this wooded growth over the actual stems, I'm just going to attempt to remove what is loose so we can get to that fleshy undertone underneath where the roots will actually grow, if they do grow. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed, guys, and I'm really hoping that this is going to work out the way that I want, because I want to save this plant so badly. And it's now growing season, and we are very hopeful. So anyway, as you can see in these close-ups, there are some healthy looking areas and some not so much. But moving on, what we're going to do is just sprinkle a little bit of this rooting hormone on the bare stem of this plant after I cut it. And this just helps to stimulate root growth faster than normal, kind of helping the plant out not to exert too much energy. And you can also use honey to do this as well. You do not have to use rooting hormone. You can use raw honey, organic, not organic, as long as it's actual honey. All right, so I filled up this vase, and I'm just going to place my freshly cut, dusted rooting hormone stems in there. And this is not special water, it's just tap water that has been sitting out for 48 hours or more, so the gases that are harmful to plants, gases and chemicals, can dissipate out of the water. So the water is tap, but not straight tap, if that makes any sense to you whatsoever. But it is room temperature. Never, ever, ever put any cuttings in really warm, hot, or cold water. So there you can see that rooting hormone is sticking, and that's a good thing. That's a great start. So we are happy with the results, and that's the first step of this project. Hopefully this will give me some roots in a couple weeks or days or so, or whatever. So I'm going to just sit her here and hope for the best as far as that goes. And guys, again, I just wanted to give you a nice close-up of her. She is so beautiful and so unique. The markings on the leaves are just stunning in person. The camera's doing no justice for how these look. All right, so for the remaining part, the wooded part, the more wooded part, again, I'm going to try and remove what I can from these stems. And not much was loose, guys, so I'm just going to go ahead and add that rooting hormone on there, just a little sprinkle here and there, and hopefully I can get these to root and also grow. I'm not sure. I've never tried this before. This is all experimental. I know nothing about plants but what I've researched and learned on my own through trial and error, so please don't quote me on anything that I say, because this is just by experience and not by the book. All right, so they're good and powdered or dusted. And I'm just gonna place them in some fresh water, again, tap water that has been sitting out for more than 48 hours. And I'm just gonna hope for the best, guys. I'm not sure because these stems are rooted over and they may not produce any roots at all. I'm not sure, but I will keep you guys updated on that so we can watch the process. Yee, I'm so excited. I'm sure they're excited as well. So here's my finished project or a science experiment. More like a science experiment. But yeah, just giving you a close-up of how this plant can just wood over like this, and it looks pretty cool. I'm not sure how great it is as far as the growing process, but it looks pretty darn cool. Pretty effing cool. I don't know why I'm giving you guys so much shot of this. Like, okay, we got it. Thank you. All right, so as for the actual rooting system and what's left, I did dust a little bit of rooting hormone on those. I'm not sure what it's going to do. It might just shrivel up and die, guys. I really don't know. Again, science experiment. Have fun with me. So everyone is in their spot where they're going to stay, and I will be monitoring them very closely. And fast forwarding to a week and a half later, we pretty much have nothing going on with this. Yeah, we pretty much have nothing going on with this either. Yeah, guys, nothing's happening with that. So I actually decided to move her from this area because the vase is a little unstable and I'm just afraid that someone's gonna knock it over. So again, guys, 2 weeks later after I moved her to the foyer, look, we have roots. There are roots there. They are growing. Not so much on this one. Not so much. So I'm gonna wait a few more days and see what happens and give you guys a quick update on that as well. So, fast forward again, and here she is a few days later. So that would technically be about 2.5 weeks after I did the cutting and hormone treatment. As far as the other ones, I don't have anything else going on quite yet. No roots there, no change. Kind of looks a little cloudy, and that's a really terrible picture. I'm sorry. I have another one. There we go. Okay, so this one looks like it's just gonna shrivel up and just not do anything. All right, so guys, that's pretty much it. Here is some close-up sexy footage of this beauty right here. Enjoy, and thanks for watching.